Let's go ahead and get a check of that forecast. I'll be honest with you, Chris. I didn't get a chance to get on my bike yesterday. Well, I have better luck today.
Today, tomorrow, I don't know if you're going to the soccer game. Are you going to Charlotte FC?
I'm not going to be able to make it to the game tomorrow. I got to work. So
this is perfect. People are going to be busy doing that. So maybe if you're working, are you working morning shift?
I see what you're doing.
See? Yeah, you find that off? We got this. Start planning now. And it officially is the last day of February. And it's been a wacky month, y'all. We hit 80 degrees twice. 19 was the coldest low. We had snow. We had one day with over 1.5 inches of rain. And I factored in the low and the forecasted high for today. It looks like we're going to end up at 48.8 for an average temperature. That's averaging all the highs and lows across 28 days. And this would be the 25th warmest February on record as far as precipitation goes, pretty much right in the middle of the road. Check out our temperature ranges, though. As I mentioned, 2 times in the 80s. We officially did 5 times in the 70s, and 3 of those were over the last 4 days. And then we had 7 times. Today is actually going to be the 7th day in the 60s, all over the place. And, of course, that one day in the 30s. High temperatures right around 66 degrees for Mecklenburg County. Same thing for Cabarrus and Rowan County. 1 degree cooler up in Statesville, and then the mid-50s. Still not too bad for this time of the season for you in Boone. Our fire danger is going to be a big issue. So this map is actually for today, but it also doesn't change through the weekend through Tuesday. Because of the dry conditions and the winds, any sort of burn is going to be a big hazard to the area. Could lead to widespread fire. So please, please, please avoid burning if you can. And I know a lot of you maybe want to do some grilling. Just be really careful with those embers of the coals. Drought monitor showing 89% of North Carolina under a dry to drought status. 82% for South Carolina. That's not good. The western side of the state not as bad, but as long as you have those wind gusts getting over 20 miles per hour and a really dry relative humidity and arid atmosphere, you're going to have one of those extreme fire dangers. I think wind gusts today get up to around 20 miles per hour. Tomorrow could be around 25 miles per hour. That's going to make you feel a little bit cooler. Luckily, it's out of the warmer direction. And any wind up to 20 miles per hour we have on Sunday, it's going to feel a whole lot chillier because we're going to be a whole lot colder. Let's get to that point. Look at this forecast. 72 for tomorrow, 52 on Sunday. What gives? What's going on? Why did that happen? Well, it was a cold front. So let's get to our soccer forecast first. I think throughout the game, we're going to have gusts up to about 25 miles per hour. So this is the big home opener. I feel like that's the biggest attendance that we have each and every year for Charlotte FC. Gusts to 25, sunshine throughout, but more clouds to end the game. So this is either side of the game before the start, right after the end of it, and it's at this point right in the middle that you're going to start to hit some more shaded areas. And at that point, if you're not dressed accordingly. So if you're dressed for sunshine at 70, you're going to be cold in that stadium. So keep that in mind if your seats are more in the shade. The reason why we're going to cool down across the weekend is because of a dry cold front. Not all cold fronts are created equal. Some of them will have a little extra moisture, and the lack of moisture with this one, and also why we have a fire danger, that's why we're going to stay dry. But it's going to chill us off for our highs and our lows. Check it out on Monday. 27 degrees. Then temperatures above freezing, up and down we go. And our next rain chance, I've now moved it up to a 90%. I think we're looking at widespread rain come Wednesday. I'll give you a sneak peek. Now, these long-range models aren't my favorite, but it kind of shows the timing. And anytime you see some of those yellows and dark greens, shows this could be a big rain event, but then also even a chance for a little bit of snow up in the high country. Well, my Guy Roofing 7-day forecast, there it is. All right, there it popped up. We'll show the 50s on Sunday and Monday, but look at that. Before we know it, we're right back into the lower 70s on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then back to 60 degrees on Thursday. Ups and downs, but not too bad.